Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Beyond the Truck Podcast. Jerry Curl bringing you a midday episode today. Want to say thank you for showing up today. Thank you for pouring into our nation. We want to continue to pour into you. Sound pretty familiar? We say it all the time. We love you. We appreciate you. And as you continue to show up, we'll continue to show up for you. As a reminder, in the show notes, we'll put our link tree. You can find us on all the socials, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn. You want to buy some of our gear, there's a link there. You can hook up with TGA Creations. Awesome place. She'll hook you up. Thank you for pouring into us. We're going to continue to pour into you as well. So I'm going to dive right into it today because I want to dive into a topic that's been on my mind. Focus is your currency. Yeah, focus is your currency. You know, we live in a world of distractions. The instant we get out of bed in the morning, I tell you, we battle that phone. The phone is our alarm clock. The instant we get out, they're fighting for your mind. They're fighting. They spend billions of dollars for your mind, for your attention, for your focus. And then we have to talk over top of that. Focus is your currency, just like your money. When you make right decisions, you get some gains. When you make wrong decisions, you have losses. And what happens when you lose enough money? I don't need to tell you how that bad is. We've all been there, right? You know, so when we want to focus on things that enhance our life and build us up, we'll do more. We'll expand. That's our currency. But these distractions, these things that take away from you, they cost you your discipline. They cost you your peace, their health, your growth, momentum. There is no such thing as multitasking. I've been studying this lately, a little bit about this dementia. And the amount, I'm going to do a podcast on this before I even go any farther. But the amount of time that we spend in the truck and all these things we're doing, I now understand the correlation to the industry. But one of the things that helps fight off dementia is focus. And I'm going to remind you, when we've battled these things in our 50s and 60s and 70s, they didn't start when we hit 60. They started when we were in our 20s, our 30s. We have to challenge ourselves on a daily basis to live healthier, to focus on the number one product in the world. Remember, you're the product on the shelf. Would you buy you or not? That's you. You focus on enhancing your product. You're the CEO of your life. You're the product on the shelf. You better improve yourself or somebody else will improve you and leave you on the shelf. Think about that. Focus is your currency. Be careful how you spend it. Because when it's gone forever. Just like hands on the clock, time on the clock. When it's gone, it's gone. When that currency's gone, it's gone. Don't lose your focus. As Ben Newman would tell me, and tell you, it's the intentional focus. You live in the details. And that aligns with me for years when I live in a 0.01 world. I just want to be 0.01 better every single day. I train today so when tomorrow shows up, I can do tomorrow what I cannot do today. Do these words sound familiar? We have to focus on what we're going to do in life. I ask you to keep your life centered in the lane of life like you do your truck. When your truck veers out of that lane, you make a little micro correction to pull it back in. You don't jerk the wheel. No, you would crash. The same thing in your life. I want you to do the same thing. Make that micro connection. Make that micro correction. Focus. And I want to talk to you. I'm going to break down focus. F, the fuel in your life, you're fueling your life. What you choose to put in your body. You fuel your truck at a truck stop, at a fuel stop. That ain't the place to buy food. Fuel or poison. You've heard me talk about that many a times, haven't you? Fuel or poison. What you're putting in your body is either fuel or poison. Choose wisely. You just spent some currency. You'll never get it back. Remind you, you have diabetes, cardiovascular when you're 50, 60. It didn't start on your 50th birthday. It started over the decades, the little micro deposits of the poison over decades. Fuel. Fuel your truck with purpose, fuel your life with purpose, physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. Fuel. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, this one's on you. Ownership. You own your currency. You own your own mind. Quit giving control of your emotions and your mind to that plastic device on the dash you're probably listening this to. Choose what you want to listen to. You control the flow of traffic in your ears. Your ears are shaped like a womb because what grows there goes in your brain. You take ownership of your mind, your thoughts, your habits, because what you focus on will come true in your life. If you focus on you'll never live healthy, you will never live healthy. If you focus on living healthy, you will live healthy. If you focus on exercising, you'll exercise. If you focus on telling yourself, I can't not, I never will, then you cannot and never will. And if you tell yourself you will succeed and you'll do great things, then you will do great things. I am going to change this world. I am going to change this industry. I'm taking ownership. C, consistency. Do I not tell you consistency outweighs everything? It wins every single time. I don't care what you do consistently, it will win. Unfortunately, if them habits are bad habits consistently, you win at losing. You will spend and waste your currency. You deposited your currency, made a bad investment, and you lost it. You focused on the wrong thing. I want you to understand that you have control over your mind. You have the control. Consistency. You focus on what you want your life out of your life. You focus on where you want your life to go. Your focus. It's your ownership. You own your consistency. You own everything. Understanding you. I hope you're understanding where this is going. This is only up to you. Please understand, there's more than one way. You understand that there's no hope. There is hope. It's always been like this. That's a misunderstanding. Understand that you can reach out to our team at thrive at beyondthetruck.com. Sign up for daily messages. I'm going to assure you right now, the people that are watching the videos in our platform, they're listening to the message, taking it intentionally, focus to it, and taking ownership of their own life, consistently watching it. Understand where I'm going? They're focused on their own ownership, consistently watching the videos, consistently listening to the messaging, understanding what's going on and the importance of roles it plays in their life, are winning. They're winning at life. I don't care about the accolades. They're winning at life. They're getting off the prescriptions. They're living healthier, happier. And that brings me to the S, because it created self-discipline is what we need. We need self-discipline, and we have to guard that with our focus and take ownership. And self-discipline does not last without consistency, and you have to understand your actions. So that self-discipline only relies on you, your thought. Are you disciplined enough to do it? Do it every single day, your consistency? I'm going to remind you, somebody's counting on you today to make that delivery. The products you have are going to feed somebody. They might be feeding hundreds of kids in a school, one person in a surgical room. It might provide the life-saving measures for a transplant patient. It might keep the car plant running that employs thousands of people, that has another thousands of people at home to rely on them to bring a paycheck home. See how this rolls out? But when you're focused on the negative and the loss and lose your currency, you lose sight of that. You focus on the wrong thing. I want you to go back and understand this. You have a skill above the average person. You have a professional license. You are sought after by many companies. You play a vital role in this country, like our military, as they're protecting our borders and foreign waters and borders and lands. You're doing it inland on our highways. And as other professionals want to perform under the lights on the field and the wooden courts, you're the hidden hero behind the headlights where your court is the asphalt. That's where you dominate. And without you, we have nothing else. So I want you to remain one thing. Your focus is your currency. I want you to grow that currency. Increase your focus. Increase your currency. And I want you to start right now. Look around. Look around your cab. Do you have cigarettes in there? Do you got vaping? What junk food you got in there? These are all things that are wasting your currency. You're losing your currency. Besides time on your clock. If you want to start winning, move into ownership, consistently understanding self-discipline, you will start making decisions today. Because if you're going to wait for someday or tomorrow, it'll never show up. That's where your dreams went to die. Because I guarantee you, you said the same thing before, and that day never showed up. So quit wasting your currency right now. Get intentionally focused on not just the road in front of you in the truck, but the road in front of you in your life, because your future generations are counting on you. I'm Jerry Crow bringing you this message. I love you and I appreciate you. And every single one of you by now knows how to get a hold of me. Please reach out. We're here to help. Be great. Be safe. Love and appreciate every single one of you.
Hello.
Hello.
How's it going, Jerry?
Good. How you doing?
Not too bad. Hey, question.